A few days ago I published this circuit on YouTube. The birds chirp generator here. And of course you had to push the button switch to make that chirp sound. And that button switch is here. And what I've made now is a kind of elaboration of that very simple circuit, by the way. I show it again so that everyone can make a drawing or a print screen. Anyway, this is that original schematic, and here it is made with, in practice, how to make it with 2 BD 140 and 139 transistors. 139 is NPN, 140 is PNP. Anyway, I got quite a few views on this publication on YouTube, and here is the schematic. But now I wanted to make another circuit, not completely another circuit, but I wanted to drive that bird chirp generator with another oscillator, so that you have in practice an oscillator here in the range of 1 Hz, 3 Hz, that drives that bird chirp generator. And this sounds in this way. Let me demonstrate it here. I have to put down the camera for a while. So this is how it sounds. One multivibrator driving another multivibrator. And when you turn the different potentiometers in this circuit here, it will give, important other effects. Let me first turn the potentiometer in the driver unit, that's here. I hope it is not too fierce and annoying, but anyway. And that is this potentiometer here that I was turning now, this one here. The whole idea seems, when we look at, the classical theories about multivibrators, etc., so somewhat strange, but anyway, it works good in this way. So anyway, again, the schematic. So let's do more experiments. Here I connect here now the 3 batteries in series again to the same circuit. It doesn't want to start. It is perhaps interesting to tell. So it needs a certain position here, whether it wants to start to oscillate or not. And now it does not want to start. That's very strange. Anyway, has to do perhaps with other settings. Well, this is the more critical setting, and that is this potentiometer going to the base of the generator, 220 kilo ohm. So when you want that it always starts, set that potentiometer to a certain value. Let's try to get higher. Anyway, let's try to change. Let's try to change the level via which this time-dependent multivibrator, astable multivibrator, drives in the end the effective oscillator that generates that typical bird's chirp sound. Let's try. I want to demonstrate it. So again, turn that potmeter here now. Well, okay, that is say how the level sent out by the timer multivibrator drives the bird's chirp generator. So anyway, bird's chirp generator here driven via that voltage that is going out of the timer multivibrator. Anyway, so well, I think it's more or less all to tell. So, well, let's try and test. This is not bad, the sound is not bad, it's nice, given, say, the purpose of this generator. So, for the perfect chirp, we go to this. So, we set now this potentiometer here to its, say, maximum or minimum, whatever you want. The LED indicates the chirp frequency. That's also not bad, so good idea. We can change the frequency here by adding, say, different voltages to this part of the circuit here, the chirp generator. So here it stops. Here it also doesn't want to start. That's bad, but of course has to do with typical problems of astable multivibrators made with 2 transistors. So when you do the connection again here, and you can make a start switch here in this way. Anyway, I say paid much attention about that problem in earlier videos on my YouTube channel. So anyway, is what it is in practice. Try again to turn some potentiometers and their effect. Here you can hear this one. The effect of this potentiometer, 220 kilo ohm. It starts to say drive the second multivibrator in a very short time way. That means that we hear that typical chirp on a certain frequency and with a certain delay. So, anyway. Problem with astable multivibrators is always that sometimes they don't want to start directly. So, anyway. But that has, say, there's a direct relation between the non-starting and the setting of all the potentiometers. So for instance here it starts again directly with this sound. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope it was a little bit interesting. The schematic again. More or less everything was told. And feel free, of course, to do all kinds of other experiments with this very basic circuit with two astable multivibrators. With, say, an extra option to make that typical chirp sound. And that was also explained in the earlier video. I will give the link. Thanks for watching. And let's listen again. Always pure fun when a circuit works, say, in the way that you want it to make it.